Good afternoon, Meadow Creek Ranch friends and family. So today we have this back pasture. This is the pasture that we divided up. Property's long, right? Long gets thinner and thinner. We divided it about halfway across and put a fence right across it. This is that fence. So property keeps going that way. It gets thinner and thinner and thinner, like a big pizza slice kind of thing with some weird angles in between. This is the back pasture. We call this the back pasture now. Never had animals on it before. This side looks pretty good. Looks good for sheep and a lot of brambles and wild strawberry and broom sedge and whatnot. But this side here, it was almost right where this line is here, dividing line. Heavy amount of yellow cornbeard. Yellow cornbeard is highly toxic, and the cows would eat it, or the sheep will eat it in slight moderation if they have a heavy amount of other forage. That's the primary source of a diet. But this one, there was so much of it, I was worried that the young sheep or the cows would ingest too much of it, and it's not worth the risk right now. But that's yellow cornbeard. So not good. So I initially came out the weed whacker with the blade on it, the star blade, and just kind of went over the tops. And I thought to myself, you know what? If I do that, I'm gonna leave a lot of chunks here, and if I let the cows back here, the sheep, they're gonna get some of those tops as they're eating the grass. It's just inevitable. And this stuff remains toxic afterwards as well. And this is what it looked like when I went through across the top, because the grass is nice and tall. It's probably 12 inches. But you can see what it looks like after you cut the crown beard tops off of it. See the grass, how high it is from the grass? I figured, you know what? We're not grazing this year anyways over here, at least not this side. Well, we might graze it, but we have enough land with the small flurry that we have. I can just focus on clearing this out, clearing these trees out, limbing them up, so that way we're not trying to chase the sheep from one around the tree several times to what I've done before, so things like this, limbing that up to 8 feet tall and getting rid of undesirable trees like that tree of heaven right there. Right there. So that's what we're gonna do. I decided I'm gonna mow it. I'll mow all where the yellow crown beard is, which is all through here. Seems to be up until, well, it's actually this whole front half as well. This grass looks good, see? It's tall grass. Real tall grass, but it's gonna be crowded out by the crown beard, and looking online, it's not a bad idea to cut it down now when it's trying to get mature. Cut it down, let the grass come through, the warm season grasses. We have a lot of rain coming also, so to give the grass a chance to come back up. It's just the lawnmower cuts it. It's about 5 inches, which I'm not a fan of. It's too low, and my tractor right now, I gotta get it going, but even still, that thing's a dangerous to society until I get it down, learn how to use it better, replace the brakes. So yesterday I started mowing. I just kept going because we have brambles, all kinds of crazy brambles in here too. And darn it, it's a pretty little pasture now. You can actually walk through it, because this side here was just full of thorns and brambles and that yellow crown beard. But the yellow crown beard is mostly up there and then through here, but this part was all mostly brambles. But it looks good. I mulched it up. So what I decided to do is, even on the highest setting, it's just so high. I don't like that at all. Yeah, it's about 4 inches. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mow this side, pretty much kind of where the brown kind of starts. Go around there, maybe just from that tree over, and try to knock out all that yellow crown beard. And this will just be a 1-day paddock for the sheep and cattle, just to get them out here, get some fertility. But I'm hoping that it'll be grown back enough by August to where we can put them in here when it's really hot, just and give them maybe this whole section and slow them down, give them this whole section area here in maybe for like a couple days or a week or something, and which is not long, but I'll do a back fence. I'll keep working my way this way so they can keep going back to the shade. That way they can stay cool. And yeah, and then they can eat all this grass here, and then whatever grows up here, and then we'll let everything, we'll basically ignore it for the fall, and then let whatever comes up come up. And then yeah, that way in the wintertime we have some stockpile in the winter, as well as that front paddock. So today, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna mow it, and get some fertility back on the ground, get some sunlight back to the lower part of the ground. I don't want it to be on the ground itself, but at least to the grasses, and hopefully they can outcompete this thick stand of stuff that's just been sitting here and never been touched. So, and then we're gonna cut back a lot of these trees, either cut them down and put a burn pile for the wintertime, or see, if I don't, it'll look like that. It'll be a big stand of brambles. And this thing I'm using like a brush hog, darn it. I'm going through and praying I don't hit any big thorns, but haven't popped the tires yet. So hey, here's the hoping. Yeah, but we're gonna, like I was saying, we're gonna cut everything down. Things like this will just go away. Smaller trees will go away. Well, this whole silver maple here is gonna go away. Or not silver maple, that's, silver maple. Sweet gum, that'll go away completely. These will all go away, sweet gums, all those. We'll put in the burn pile. And then the idea is that now we can then, where the fence is, where I cleared out the fence line, I installed it. I've been working on the last few months and finished up about a month and a half ago. The idea is that we can get in there now and start working, instead of clearing that fence line out and taking things out from the fence line, go working this way, have to drag it all the way down the property to the next clear spot. Now I'm from this side, I can work this way and pull it out that way. So I can pull it out from here, I can grab, cut down, bring it this way into the burn pile. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. And that'll take a few months or maybe even in the fall, but for now I wanna at least get all these undesirables out of here, get some more light on the spots that do have grass, and then we'll create a path in here, path through here to the fence. That way I can use a tractor and have ways to keep making loops with the tractor to be able to come in, around, and back out, in, around, and back out. So you can see this is the fence line I cleared out. Boy, it took a long time. I don't know if you saw those videos. I don't even know if I posted them, but man, this just took, it was like that, or this here, look like that. It was so bad, it was tough. But it goes all the way through now. And we got some vegetation growing back, which is cool. You can see right around there is where I stopped using the the crossbow diesel mixture because I was running out and I was trying to just get that done. So I stopped using it to allow some growth to come back and maybe a lane for deer, and it actually worked out really well. But here I used the herbicide on the trees I cut, and you can see there's not a lot of regrowth from those trees, which is good. So that's the plan, fam. I'll take a little video afterwards, but we're gonna put at least a couple hours in today. My dad's visiting, and we're gonna go to the one of the battlefields here from the Civil War, take a look at it and some sites today for him, so we can take a look and enjoy, I guess, the gruesome nature of war, I suppose. But enjoy the freedoms that we have. So, and the men who sacrificed for it. So, all right. Hopefully you'll see here in a second what this looks like now. Now, matter of fact, I'll even get from here, in this perspective, where the lawnmower is. Well, based off of that one, because that one's not coming down. So, because I might take this one out too. So from here, that's what we're looking like. Here, and might not even look that much different. Here, here. One more. See if a lot of grass is competing in here. This angle here. That's what we're looking like. All right, we'll see you here in a second. Well, through the miracle of time, here we are. This is actually the next day. What you guys saw a few seconds ago was yesterday, and now it's today. So this is where we're at. Cleared a lot. The last video you saw, everything was already mowed. We mowed a little more afterwards, but a lot of these trees were limbed up, and a lot of trees removed. That tree, if you rewind about 35 seconds, you'll see that one. That was full of, I mean, it was full all the way around here. This whole thing was just like one big bush. It was honeysuckle, and it was crowding out the white mulberry tree. We have mulberries. I didn't know that until I did the little Seek app that tells you what trees it is and some mulberry. Anyways, yeah, so we had a mulberry tree. That's pretty cool. And we cleared a lot. So now you can walk through it. And I took a lot of little trees out as well. But we have a huge brush pile. And this is in total about 5 hours of work, I'd say. Maybe 6. So, yeah, look at that. Found a little red maple. Here's a little red maple. We're gonna keep him, her, whoever. We're gonna mow around it. I'll let the sheep get it first. But another little red maple there that got pushed over. My bad. I'm gonna remove that holly bush right there, holly tree, once I get the crossbow diesel mixer out, because those things grow back with the vengeance. But man, it's looking good. Got some cedars cleared up a little bit, smaller ones removed, and we're gonna limb up all these cedars here about that height. And pretty soon, so we can get the animals in here, get light down there, and I'll start putting, this winter we'll put hay around those cedar trees, if we keep them. That way the animals bed down in them and that way they bed down on them and fertilize and add, the manure and the carbon from the hay and whatnot. So, and they'll still be grazing the stockpile. And there's a big pile. Pile there, and there's a big pile. Oh yeah. A lot to clear still, but two good piles. That pile is probably 8 feet tall. That one as well over there. Got a lot of clear still. But we're getting there. I'm leaving this. This is all the goldenrod. I'm leaving that for next time the sheep and cows come through so they can nail it. And we'll clear this out, and this is going to be really pretty. This is going to look so nice here. Oh, the kids are coming back, it looks like. This is going to be very nice when I clear this autumn olive out. And that brush pile there. And that autumn olive there. Gosh, that's going to look good, isn't it? A big tree there. A big tree there. The big entrance coming through. It's going to look really nice. We're coming in and looking at the pasture. All right. That's it for that video. What are you guys doing? You're supposed to be going to the house. Uh-oh. All right. Well, thanks for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. Kids are good today. 3 hours. I'm proud of them. Enjoy y'all's day, and happy 4th of July coming up next week.